Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I am Ange McKay, North Shore Stamper, coming to you live from North Vancouver, BC, in Canada. I played with it last night too. I apologize. I have to do a couple of things, and it's easy for me to do my lives if I'm doing things on my to-do list at the same time. So I do have to do a blog hop coming up this week. So I thought maybe if I can get the card done, then I can get my photography finished and I will be all up and ready. Just a second. I'm just going to put my computer onto live mode so that we don't get any interruptions. There we go. Hi, Sally. Good. I'm glad people made it on. So, um, this one I have to do is a sketch challenge. So there's not going to be a lot of like give with the layout, but we'll make it work. Okay, peeps. I'm just going to shrink it a little bit. Actually, oh here, wait, do you want to see it? For those of you joining us, I have a sketch challenge I have to get done. So I thought, oh, it's perfect if I work on it with you guys. Okay, I need to share a window. There it is. Share. Okay, so this is what the sketch that I have to do looks like. Okay, so kind of like that ish. So now I've got it. Whoops, go back in here. There we go. Hi, Sue. And so I'm gonna get this one kind of up and organized and done right now. Stop sharing. There we go. I think I did that all correctly. I'm so paranoid about like screwing the whole thing up and doing something funky. Okay, now we did not. What did we do last night? We made a card with this, didn't we? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we just did the white. I can't remember what I did. That was terrifying. Okay, so tonight we are actually going to change it up. And we are going to use some of the fabulous. Look at the colors in that. Do you see that, people? It is redonkulous how gorgeous it is. Okay, so I'm not going to use my brushed foil for this because I want to do a gold matte. You're like, what? I know, I want a gold matte, but I also don't want to use up the amount of gold foil that it takes to make a gold matte. Okay, so let's do this. Card front. Check. We did that. Okay. Next, I'm going to make this 3 7/8 by 5 and an 8. That's what I want. There. Now, I think I'm going to throw some black. Will black look okay with this? I think we can pull it. We're going to do it. Let's do it, people. Okay, we're going to go like that. We're going to get a black mat. Do I have any large enough pieces? We do. Okay. So let's do. So I think black will look good. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then we're going to put that back away. I know, cut some gold hearts out of the center. I totally could do it. I know, that's exactly. Okay, so this with this. Yep, just a nice thin. I'm going to take a little hair more off of the sides of my DSP, but I think that the black against it will make it. I don't think there's anything wrong with what we've got there. Okay, there. That. Looking good. Okay, good. Next, because my sentiment that I'm going to do, I think I'll put it in gold. Next, I'm going to need, I'm going to get 4. Nope, I lied, not 4, because we don't need 4. We need 3. Whoops. I totally just took you for a ride. I'm so sorry. That probably just made somebody barf. That was not at all my intention. My hand just hit my camera. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm just getting some squares because we need some squares just for the layout of this actual sketch challenge. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. I've never said that in a classroom ever. Too old. Why are you guys so quiet lately? You creep me out when you're quiet. Come on, get bossy with me. Someone's got to start telling me what to do. Okay, so I'm going back to look at the picture because I already lost it. They're going to go kind of like you come up here. And then you kind of click underneath. Okay, that's kind of fun. That'll work. Kind of looks like that-ish. Ish. Hello. How you doing, Roz? Now, these are naked to me. They look like they're floating in outer space. So I am going to go ahead and pull in some black mats. So these are 1.5. So I'm going to go 1 5/8. And I'm going to do 1 5/8 of an inch mats. Give me a sec. Got them. My poor child is walking in the door from work, but he's already been told that he likes to go on a call out tonight. I'm like, okay. My daughter says it all the time. That and Chris, yeah, so she's got little peoples. Exactly. You say it with little peoples. But 1, 2, 3 eyes on me with grade 7. So I'm like, dude, look now. We did, it's before Christmas, so they're all a little fried. So we did the most fun game. Oh, hi. Oh, wait, my name isn't over here. LOL. Facebook is being done tonight, so you're here. It says the Slovak Farm, whoever that is. I'm not sure who that is. Yes, they sit crisscross applesauce, the little people. So we played a game today, you guys. It was so fun. I sat at the front of the classroom, and this is just because it's Christmas and you're like, they're wired. So you kind of do things to tone it down. And I had my entire class line up behind me. I'd seen a video. And one at a time, they came up right behind me and they either asked if they could go to the washroom or if they could go get a drink of water. And I had to say who in my class it was based on the voice. I got 27 out of 29 of them first go round. Last two, they had to cycle 3 times through the line before I caught my last two, but they were speaking softly. I'm like, I can tell. What is it? And you're like, in so fun with it. It's Laura. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Anyway, super fun game. If you're a teacher, try it. So yes, I got all 29 of my kids. I knew what I was doing today. Okay, now what we're going to do next. We're going to need some scraps of white. Got some here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead. I want you to see how beautiful some of these are. I think I'm going to do my sentiment is going to get embossed in black. Nancy James, she does arts education with the kids to 5. Yes, mine are big peeps. My heart belongs to you. I think that would be good in gold on black and fussy cut. Okay, I'm going to do that. Well, we have a lot of fun in art. Okay, then I'm totally spilling my guts to you today. So today I have this sweet kid in my room who I adore. And the kid works his buns off. He's phenomenal. Great kid. And the band teacher, the kid comes back from band first. Class goes to band. Not class, but the kids who are in band go to band. And it's during our silent reading, so it doesn't really impact their day, and it's fine. And this one kid comes back from band quite quickly, followed by the band teacher, who I don't know what he was coming to tattletale. That there's no other words I have for it. He was coming to tattletale on this kid and tell me how bad he'd been and how he was going to contact the kid's parents. And I'm like, okay, well, like that's your prerogative, right? Like if he wasn't behaving for you, then sure, knock yourself out. And I said, it's so disappointing. I said, because he's so wonderful in my classroom. And you're ready? Now, I know I'm talking to primarily women on here who will be right here with me. The response I got when I said that was, well, I find that hard to believe. Okay. Then you got to know about me. These are my kids. The minute they walk in the door, I don't own 2 kids, not own. I don't have 2 kids. I have 31 kids. I have 2 at home and 29 more at school, and they're my babies, and you don't mess with them. Well, when he said, I find that hard to believe, their side came out. And I did so am I lying to you? Anyway, got a little bit uptight with them. Oh. Anyway, and you could hear my kids inside the room go, "Ooh." Like, don't talk about my kids that way because he is an angel for me. Anyway, I had a moment. Okay, so now we are a total mama bear, Sue. I was like, don't mess with my kids. But he's not an angel for you, but he is for me. You need to work on your classroom management skills. Oh, they become my kids for life, Sally. Honestly, as I tell them, once you're a McKay's kid, you're always a McKay's kid. Don't mess with my kids. There we go. Okay, so we got our sentiment done there. Oh yeah, Mama Bear, she struck. It was not good. I was not happy. Sorry, but my kids were giggling inside the room because they were like, "Your Muslim voice came out." I'm like, I know, but people are not supposed to mess with you. And just because one person can't control somebody doesn't mean that they all can't. And I don't mean control. You just want them like working with you. I don't have to control my kids. We just work together. We're like a party. It's like a team. I love you. Yes, what you said. I agree. But I was super annoyed. Anyway, my kid's wonderful. Like he is wonderful. So, and you miss the kids, but don't miss the politics. Oh yeah. Then I come out of the library. Get this. I we have lunch in the library. I know that sounds very odd. Our staff room is too small. And oh my God, it's so beautiful. We do use the library for lunch too. And so we were in the library having lunch, and I come out, hi, Keish. And four of my most angelic girls were outside the office eating lunch. And I'm like, what are you doing here? Like I was totally one of those, I'm not following what's happening right now. Now I do know there's a full moon. Although I totally asked what went on in band. I totally did. He was like, well, he was working with the flutes and the clarinets, and I was bored, so I started messing around. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Gotcha. You got to pull it together for him. I said, because you're going to have teachers in high school who you don't necessarily click with, but you still got to work for. Oh, no, I still gave him the talk. Anyway, my four girls, I'm like, what are you doing out here? It's the full moon. Like, we have a full moon and Friday the 13th, all in the last 8 days before school ends. So it's getting comical right now. But my four girls got removed from the classroom at lunch because, and I, at first I didn't believe them. So I went and checked with the EA who was supervising them. Same story they gave me. They were laughing too much at lunch. People, really, we got to pick our battles. And honestly, is that a battle? They're laughing. They're grade 7 girls. All they do is giggle. Gave a bad mark for a girl named Susie to come find out the girl's named Kathy. That's awesome. Yeah, you might want to learn the kid's name first. Anyway, it was a day. It was a day. It was a day. It was a day. I did not let myself fall asleep though when I got home. Full moon, Friday the 13th. Oh my gosh, honestly, Nicole. And we have a Christmas concert tomorrow night. Tonight's the primary concert. Tomorrow night's the intermediate. They've got a Christmas concert. There, we do these things called a jingle walk where we go through the neighborhood collecting food for the food bank. I'm going to be peeling kids off the ceiling. Lauren, I'm sorry, me too. I agree with you. Laughing is good. I said, were they laughing at you? She's like, no, but their laughter was very loud. And I was like, oh, okay. I quit. I give up, people. Everyone's lost the plot. Okay, so we're gonna get a few of these. Maybe I'll do 2 of the dark. Yes, sure. Roz, I know, and I'm probably not the best source of dealing with it when stuff like that happens. I'm like, because then there's me going, just don't laugh. I was like, I'm totally like, I'm trying not to laugh as they're telling me because my maturity kicks in. Oh, good Lord. I'm like, you guys, you're getting close to high school. Hopefully this will come to an end and you will not have to deal with this in high school. Okay, I'm loving these. Now, Rhonda and I are doing this as a class, and I came up with a solution for my people. My husband said, get the kids some parachutes and let them climb the walls. I love your hubby. I totally agree with him. Just have some fun. my goal is let's get our work done. Let's have some fun and don't make me crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the class with Rhonda. Get registered today. If you are in Canada, hi Cher, get registered today because what I'm doing is it's a $78 class and it includes this DSP, it includes the brushed gold and silver, it includes the ribbons, it includes the neither would I too. I'm so with you, Ross. And it includes they're not brush bass butterflies, they are the hearts. Okay, we love them. But if you do it right now and you're in Canada, because I can't ship you make and take packages with Canada Post, it's a bit of a disaster right now. What I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, if you've already got on hand cherry cobbler cardstock, um, and a melon mambo cardstock and basic white cardstock, I'm reducing the class cost, not sending you out a make and take package because you'll just have to cut from your own cardstock, but you will get everything else plus all the PDF instructions with the videos for anything that needs it. So that was how I'm trying to do it, but you want to get registered today because it'll help us with the free shipping if you need to add anything, and we're doing well. Okay. So I'm going to next. I want some leaves, but I want to do them in gold. Daughter was given detention for smiling. What? Smiling like people. I have been a teacher for 20, this is yours, is 27 or 28. I don't even know. I'm the one that's like the kid that can't stop giggling at the back of the room. I'm like, just, is school fun? Kids have fun. And I'm not saying screw around all day. I'm just saying it's actually really good for them to enjoy themselves while they're there. Really good. And they work harder for you. I do. I've got mine so dialed now that if their homework's not done, they're like, excuse me, Mrs. McKay. I'm going to head off to the front entrance because I wasn't prepared for class and I have not finished my homework and I will go do it and I'll be right back in the room. I'm like, okay, I'll see you in 5. And then when other people are in the room, they're like, what just happened? I'm like, well, we have rules. To be part of our family, you have to do your job. And they know that their job wasn't done, so they're going to take care of it. They do correct me up though, because they do take it super seriously. Okay, so what I've done is I have done gold for this. Okay, let's emboss them. Kathleen, raising a disrespectful daughter like that, smiling. What have you done? Oh, I love these leaves. They're so pretty. Now, if you don't have embossing powder, you can absolutely stamp these in something like a pecan pie to kind of simulate gold, and it looks great. Okay. Now 56. Yeah. And I bet she's got a cheeky side to her now. We got to have cheeky sides. Okay. So I need to die cut. Am I allowed to leave you to die cut? We can heckle from the side of the room. There's probably other teachers on here right now who are getting mad at me. I hope you're not. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I just mean that sometimes we have to like keep things in perspective. Okay. I would never encourage my kids to be rude to other people. Ever. I do, however, know that kids often will treat adults the way they are treated. So when they are treated with respect, they tend to behave more respectfully. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get our flowers cut without me doing my usual jiggle, jiggle, jiggle movement, as I tend to do that. They're really pretty, these flowers. Totally agree. Heaven forbid kids feel valued. Respect is a two-way street. Absolutely. Who objects to smiling kids? Oh, I totally would have. I love you guys. Okay. Woo, this is coming together. Sorry. I get excited when I see a card start to. Now, as I said, don't miss out on this. There's also the link. So if you are not in Canada, Actually, even if you are in Canada and say you want to do the class and you've already got the supplies, go ahead. Or if you're a demo, go ahead. There's a PDF link for the class as well. And you can do that. I do those. I do those with those classes that we do together because that's how she does them. Yes, I agree with you. Wild wheat. Ah, good idea, Joe. Wild wheat would be a great color. Love it. Okay. There. Let me just one and two. We're gonna try and die cut two at the same time. Now this doesn't always work well for me. I often jiggle it when I'm trying to do two. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay. Give you guys some of the, ooh, they gotta look pretty. I love it. Sorry, I'm just checking the messages every time I come back over just to make sure I'm not missing anything that I should be paying attention to. There. Okay, I think I did it. I think we're cooking with gas, people. Okay, move, close this powder up before I lose it. Dump it everywhere. We actually got a small group on tonight for us. There are only 50 of you on. Maybe it's because I'm being sassy. Okay. Oops, I don't want Seal Plus. I just want Seal. Ooh, wild wheat with wink of Stella. Good combo too. Okay, let's pull this. So what we're going to do first is we are going to actually have to get your seal rolling. There we go. Done. Check. With the checker who checks, checks. Okay, and there. Now this class includes that gorgeous ribbon combo that's got the gold and the silver. Oh, we are bringing the sass tonight, baby. Grab you. There. Yell at me if I get too low, okay? You love my attitude. Don't know if my mother would agree with you. It's so funny when you look back. I was a good kid, like straight A student, student council president, like that kid, grad council, whatever. Never got into drinking, never got into drugs. Like was really, but man, did I give my poor mother a run for her money. I don't know what that was about. I just went through I don't know. I don't think I was an easy teenager. And I was lovely to other people, which probably made it worse for my mother because they were probably like, what? What do you mean she's difficult? But I think it's too, your parents love you. And when you are not in a great headspace that you take it out on your parents, right? Like that's kind of how they have to love you. Well, I guess they don't have to, but they did. Okay, whoops, don't, I almost did it on there. Okay, am I at the, oh, I'm at the end. Hang on, there's another one on the counter. There it is. I knew I had two. So this one is not, there we go. There. Boop, boop. Okay, so this, we are going to, I wonder where Heidi is. I wonder how she's feeling. If she's any better today. Okay, now, next thing, I have to go back and look at the plan. We're always better for others than they were. Absolutely, Sue. You want if your kids are going to fall apart, that they don't fall apart for other people, that they fall apart for you. I agree, 100%. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and it's going to come, I'm going to take it relatively high just to leave myself room for my other parts. Okay, so then this one is going to come over. And this one is going to come. Is there a dimensional? No, there's not. I can tuck them under. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay, we got this. To chill when she's super sassy with your sister-in-law. Like, okay, that's enough. You've pushed buttons. Okay, this one's coming over and out there. Okay. Now this one is coming under. Oh, careful. And I'm going to pull it down a bit. Down there. Is that okay? Hi, son. Okay, so we're just kind of playing with this layout, okay? It's a little bit more complicated than one of my usuals. So I just had to kind of come up with how I was going to make this all come together. My heart belongs to you. There. Now, we could do sending lots of love. You could have done anything. Our kids will be doubly bad tomorrow. We're in peak summer heat. Oh, they get called into work. Oh, are you a TOC? Oh, we call them TOCs, substitute, like a teacher on call. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be TOCing. Yes, I turned out fine. And my parents survived. I do think they probably laugh when my kids gave me grief. Actually, I shouldn't say that. My older one didn't really. Younger one, he did. But it was totally like it was, wasn't sure about the black mats. It's interesting, eh? Like how all of a sudden you just have to kind of get to a point where, oh, I can let those things overhang the mats. I like that look too. I don't have to put him behind. He can kind of be over top. Then you can as well. Thank you. We're having fun. It's a sketch challenge that I had to do. And so just giving it a little bit playing. I knew what set I was going to pull out, so I thought, okay, let's do this. Let's give you, tuck you in there. Okay. Ooh, I do totally appreciate the thumbs up and the likes, you guys. There. I do think I prefer that leaf. I really like that leaf. It's a very pretty leaf. Okay, and then you come out that away. Okay, everybody's on. Now we need our gold. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we are. Online exclusives. Could have done this with silver too. It would have worked. There we go. Clean my mess up. Oh, look, she's a tidy stamper. She's not. A picture because I have to think of where the embellishments went. I already forgot. Thank you. Okay, so this one we're going to start throwing some in. Now they've got quite a few in the picture I'm looking at, so we'll have some fun here. I've got a lot of these. I'm not worried about running out. Oh God, you scared me. I'm just finishing my live. I love you. You okay? Did you get called yet?
I sent you the screenshot.
Oh, I haven't seen anything.
The client figured something out.
Okay, so you're not going out tonight.
Not getting paid double time.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you. Yeah. He doesn't have to go back out tonight, which he's not happy about, but I am. Mama wants him to get sleep. She worries. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. Let's take you up in here. There we go. Oh, sorry. What did Judy say? Are the leaves embossed and what color? So I stamp them in Versamark, Sue, and then I emboss them with gold. Okay. There we go. So kind of a fun one, just really different. Okay. This is all the stuff that is included in your goodie bag. What do we want to call it for the class? Like it's so much fun. Anyway, I totally appreciate you joining me tonight. I hope that you have a fabulous evening, and I will see everybody tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be a bit weirder. I am going to be on late. I've got a bejeez ton of stuff during the day with an appointment and then all kinds of things. And then I've got to be at my school Christmas concert. It starts at 6 and it's an hour and a half. I probably won't be live until 8 my time. What is the size of the square? It is our second smallest stylish shape squares with 1 5/8 of an inch basic black borders, like a mats that I did for them. Okay. DSP was 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and the basic black cardstock was 5 by 4 1/4. Okay, I hope that you all have a fabulous evening, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Don't forget, get yourself registered for that class. Bye.